3 PCs. He wanted 3 PCs for Christmas. I was gonna charge him $2,800. But then when he seen the first one, he says, no way, we gotta up that price. I'm making What's up, y'all? This is Built by Still. And if y'all are new here, I flip PCs for profit in hopes to buy a drift car. Those can be kind of expensive. Using my 9-to-5 paychecks, it's just not gonna cut it. Before the drift car though, we do need a drift simulator so that we can practice. Times at the track cost a lot of money. Time in my drift sim, well, that's just cheap electricity. There will be a future build for the drift simulator, as well as, well, building the drift simulator and the drift car. So stay tuned if y'all wanna see any of that or all of that. But we're gonna jump back in time to when we tore that PC down, because some of the parts are gonna go elsewhere. So I just replaced this bad boy with that bad boy. But I just set this in my closet and haven't touched it since. It has a Ryzen 9 5900X and a 3070 Ti in it, as well as a 240mm AIO by Corsair. Yeah. It's got some decent airflow, I guess. I mean, a 5900X and a 240mm AIO with all these dusty fans and stuff, it was blowing out some pretty hot air. It was like a convection oven in my bedroom. So yeah, let's go ahead and just take all this stuff out. All right, I bought this PC about 4 or 5 years ago, locally from Facebook Marketplace. We met at Starbucks and he made me set it up in Starbucks to show me it worked. Like, he wouldn't let me leave without that happening. And honestly, I don't go outside. I hate going out in public. There's people there. And now I'm in Starbucks setting up a mid-tower desktop with little Sally with her MacBook Pro staring at me like I'm crazy or something. And at the time, I didn't know anything about computers, much less how to build one. All I knew was I was getting a big upgrade from what I had, a Ryzen 3 1200 and a 1050 Ti, right? So yeah, I bought this PC and it came with a Ryzen 7 5800X and a 1070 Ti with about 2.5 gigabytes, terabytes of storage and 32 gigabytes of RAM. $600 for that system almost 5 years ago. Yeah, that was a great deal. If I knew what I knew now, if I knew then what I knew now, I would have easily took that $600 PC, put in a better GPU and flipped it for a lot more. We have this case right here. And I've had this in my closet for months. Honestly forgot about it. I threw some clothes on it and just hadn't seen it. So, you know, out of sight, out of mind, right? But I got this case from trading a PC on top of cash, of course. She bought the computer and gave me this case for like $50 off the price. Comes with the hardware, and it even came with a power supply on the back, but the power supply is e-waste. There is quite a bit of motherboards up here, but the one that we're gonna be using is in this box right here. This thing is nice. It's not really dirty, but there is little specks of dust here and there. We do need to clean this before using it, of course. It is used. I want to take this Ryzen 9 5900X out and put that in my girlfriend's PC. This bad boy right here. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty dirty. It's got 32 gigs of RAM, clocked at 3200 megahertz. That's worth a lot right there. Today's market. These 3 fans up top, we need to move those to the bottom. There is little holes for the fans. Hopefully the box has the hardware If not, I do have a lot of hardware from a closed down SI that gave me a bunch of stuff for free. If you made it this far, drop RAMageddon down in the comment section. Alright guys, we need to download the BIOS. So we went to the ASUS website, found the file that we needed, the newest BIOS, downloaded it onto a USB drive. We're on this PC, installing it. And in the span of 4 years of me owning this PC, I've never updated the BIOS. I mean, clearly, we're doing it now. But every game I played, it played. Everything I wanted the computer to do, it did. I'm really about to start scripting my videos, guys, because trying to go off the top of my head, I mean, I have like 30 voiceovers of just this one clip because I keep saying different stuff. And here I am again, saying different stuff. But yeah, it's really also why it's hard to get videos out because nothing's scripted. It's all off the top of the head. But I'm making sure that DOCP or the XMP files are enabled and Secure Boot is on and working so you can play Battlefield 6. My boss at my job called me not even 2 weeks before Christmas and says, "Can you build something like this?" Yeah, it's like a $1,500 build or more, but yeah, I can do that. Okay, well, if you think you can do that, then I think I can pay that. Okay. And he says, "Can you build this too?" Oh yeah, that's easy. I can build something a lot better for cheaper. So we're doing 3 builds, one for $1,500, although before tax, that's exactly how much this build costs, $1,500. All the parts are new, but you'll see how I make money off of this build. RAM went crazy. The RAMageddon. This is crazy. So I was gonna charge my boss $2,800 for 3 PCs. One was gonna be 15, the other one was gonna be 8, and the last one was gonna be 5. Send him the picture of that $1,500 one and he says, no. My kids are gonna be jealous. That thing is sexy. Can we up the price on the last 2 to make them look a little bit better? Bet. So I already had that PC built. I was gonna list it for $1,150. Really? Costs about $1,300 now. So I'll let you get it for $1,000. Why not? You're buying 3 PCs from me anyways. And then the last one, this one. Dude, this is so cool. I've had this case for a while. I've just never built in it until now. It's got a Ryzen 5 5600X, an RTX 4060 Ti, 8GB, 1 terabyte of NVMe storage. A B450M AC R 2.0, so Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and a 650 watt PSU that allows for the newest Gen 50 series cards, the Pice Gen. But this M.2, yeah, I mean, it's the ugliest thing in the whole build, but I had some thick watt drives that I didn't use the heat sinks on. So yeah, we're gonna put this heat sink in there to just make it look more aesthetic. I mean, we're gonna cover that up for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a build here. More expensive build there. And then, yeah, that box is this PC there. So, $3,500, 3 PCs. All right, so my boss done came and picked those PCs up the Monday before Christmas. I guess he had them all wrapped up, stuff like that. He was hiding them from his kids, because, you know, kids, they like to go snooping and stuff. He said he almost got caught. But when I'd ordered that 9600X, it came with a free cooler. A white 240mm AIO by MSI. Looks pretty good, you know. This was free, so I decided I needed a case for this. So I bought an Okinos Mirage 4. It was way up in price. It was like 64 bucks before tax. So I paid almost $70 for that case, where they used to be like 50 something dollars. Yeah, crazy. Christmas happened, and my boss sent me a text message right here. His kids loved the PCs, and I guess I made their dreams come true, especially in the RAMageddon. His oldest son just knew he wasn't getting a PC for Christmas. RAM prices alone, as well as SSDs, went crazy. But lo and behold, I came through and made their dreams come true. And Christmas for me and my girlfriend, well, we got some AIOs with a screen, because after putting that AIO on my boss's son's computer, I was like, dude, that's actually pretty nice. Easy to install, and the software wasn't even that bad. So yeah, I bought one for her, and then she got one for me. It still matches her aesthetic, the white and blue. And because we're upgrading her AIO, I figured why not give her my old Ryzen 9 on the AM4 platform, the 5900X. But I do have a lot of motherboards. I have quite a few GPUs and some cases and some more parts on the way. I have a little bit of kits of RAM left, and during the RAMageddon, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm just gonna be searching for fully built PCs to flip. So if y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Consider becoming a subscriber. And one of these two videos that popped up on the screen, watch one of those. And until next time, guys, peace.